Well, hello there, my little random family. I'm back. I know the last time we spoke, I said I was going to make a Lunasa video. I was in my first trimester of my pregnancy when I said that, and what they don't tell you about the first trimester when you're pregnant is that it is very hard. I hated it so much. Now I'm in my second trimester and everything's a lot easier. But that's not what's important right now. I'm not talking about my pregnancy. No. I, as you can see, redid my entire room. And I'm going to go into detail as to why. And I'm going to show you around because, well, everything's different in different places and it looks a lot cleaner, and me and my fiance are gonna try and keep it that way. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm gonna kill him. First things first is the reason why the room had to be redone. Technically, it didn't have to be redone. I could have just put everything back in its spot. 1 second. No, now it's crooked. God damn it. There. Anyway. One of the reasons why that everything looks different is because we had to deep clean, spray, and vacuum our room because and I kind of hate to admit it, but we were infested with bed bugs. The room was. And they were mainly on the bed. But literally, I did not know how bad it was because I've been doing everything that you're supposed to do as far as trying to get rid of bed bugs goes. It wasn't working because I didn't know exactly where they were coming from. I had a feeling they were coming from the box spring, but I couldn't be too sure. Well, when my fiance had enough of the bed bugs, we decided I had to take everything off the walls, had to move everything out into the living room, and then when we lifted up the box spring, mainly he did, even though it was super light, that box spring was infested really badly with bed bugs, and so was the frame that the box spring was sitting on. So that's why right now I'm not as high up as normal, because we don't have a box spring. We do have the frame because he cleaned it, sprayed it, and everything. He mainly was the one that was deep cleaning the room because he had to use a spray that I couldn't be around because I'm pregnant. But yeah, it was very bad. We also, the entire trailer has a roach problem, and it had this problem when we moved in, and we try to stay on top of it, but it's gotten worse, so we need to buy some more traps for the roaches and put them mainly in the living room, kitchen area, and in here. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons. Another reason is my fiance came down with COVID because people at his work got COVID and they only had 2 people working there. So instead of shutting down the store because all your employees were out due to COVID, no, we're not going to shut down the store and deep clean. No, we are going to continue business as usual. So the room needed to be deep cleaned and Lysol'd down anyways because he had to quarantine in my room. my room. Well, our room, but my room first. So those are basically the two main reasons as to why the room looks different. I mean, I still have some stuff I want to do, like paint the walls, but we need paint for it, and I'd have to take everything back down again. And I don't want to, because when I had to take everything down the first time, my anxiety went through the roof, because so but yeah, I want to paint the walls a different color, put some more drawings up when I'm in the mood to draw on the art wall, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. Put a couple of fans up, and then when my fiance gets me some lights that weren't on the floor and possibly had bed bugs in them, or roaches for that matter, I'm gonna put some lights up as well. That way I'm not really using the main light so much. But that's kind of all I really want to do with this room, because I know this really isn't going to be my permanent living space, because if we don't find a bigger place, we're going to have to clean out the spare room right next to my room, our room, for the nursery. But we have nowhere else to put everything that's in the spare room. So that's basically the main reason as to why we have to find a bigger place. But then I want to be out on my own. It's just, I kind of don't want to leave my mom, because it's been me and her for years. My dad's a piece of shit. That's dad's for you. But, yeah. So that's the reason why the room looks different. Now it is time to show you kind of how different it looks. You might see a few things that are the same, but there's like different stuff up, if that makes sense. Like there's new things on the walls, obviously. And yeah, also if you haven't seen my 2020 room tour, don't worry about it, because I'm gonna basically tell you everything, where it came from. And yeah, so basically this is like a room tour 2021 version, basically. Get off of my lamp. So without further ado, let's get, I guess, on with the room tour. First, we've got the door that's plain right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this right here, though I need to clean it off first. Then we go over here. This is my choir cord that Mr. Sawyer so gracefully gave to me the day of graduation. Thank you, Mr. Sawyer. My graduation tassel with charm necklace. This is like a Halloween picture in oil pastel and color pencil. This is color pencil. This is color pencil. This is oil pastel. Color pencil. Oil pastel. Color pencil. Oil pastel and oil pastel. I had to feel it to see which was which. Then we go up here. You see my super neat real drawing. That's also holding my choir cord. So I'm the one that drew the wings. My friend Hunter did the bubble letters. And I'm now caught up to season 15. So I'll add more names on here. But if you're not caught up to season 15, I'm not going to tell you which names I'm going to add. Anyway. Alright. So, this is my protection hex bag that honestly I need to make a new one. Because it's good to do that. In 1 second. Before I was interrupted, this is a, like a broom thing. Also for protection. It's not how it's supposed to be. And this is a picture I did. Also, in oil pastels. Believe it or not. And yeah, a little bit of colored pencil, but mainly oil pastels. Then we get over here to the rest of the art wall. This is a photo that I did that I just one day was bored. I did it actually last year. Because see, there's a stamp. And this is a Yule decoration. We'll get to this in a minute. This is something else that I did. And this is a rune that I got at Pride. Don't remember right now for the life of me what it means. But yeah, this is not all of the things that I did, all the songs I did in choir, but those are the ones I could remember. And then we have the equivalent, the theater kid. And if you remember, on my last room tour, all this was over there. But I'll get to that. And this is my Aquarius drawing that I did. This is for over here. This is it's actually supposed to be an altar cloth, but my actual altar is bigger than the cloth itself. Excuse me. So I decided to put it over here. And this is actually where it was originally, so just a little bit over that way. This is my protection crystal. Another protective crystal. Another protective crystal. And then another broom. And this is actually Lord Apollo's altar. I'm trying to keep it as neat as possible. It's not much, but I don't have a lot of money to get Lord Apollo a lot of things, to which he understands, thankfully. This is a Blackville Brides thing that I did. If I had more room, I'd add their more current songs like Scarlet Cross, Crimson Skies, and Torch, I believe. Those are the no, because you also have Fields of Bone. So those are the 4 newer ones. But I don't have the room. I guess I could add it here, but this is oil pastel. So, and this is the Avatar: The Last Airbender drawing that I did. This was originally going to be the koi fish, but I didn't have room. So, and then that from the desk of Fiddle for McGucky, that's from actually my Gravity Falls journal, the journal number 3. That's like the cover of it, but that's what on the inside of the cover is. When I found that out, I was like, I'm putting that on my wall. And this is another drawing I did. If I would have thought about it, I would have made her more center and have the wings a little bit better and looked a lot more like the ones over there. It's another Blackville Brides drawing I did back in 2016. This is my crown. I like my crown. And this is a 7-month anniversary to my fiance that I did. This is another anniversary present to my fiance that I did all in oil pastel and paint. Like, the galaxy itself is oil pastel, all the white is paint. Another painting that I did, don't ask me when I did it, I don't remember. Another painting that I did, I'm gonna do another Nightmare Before Christmas painting, I just don't know when. Another painting that I did, although now I realize that family should have been up here, and all the other thing should have been down there. The Anubis drawing my mom did for me, it wasn't a frame, but the frame broke. So now he is up on the wall, which is kind of convenient because his altar is like right here. Because I don't have room for him for his own personal altar, because this is actually my working altar. But this is his home now. It's kind of dirty at the moment. The only thing that isn't a part of the altar are these two papers. It's another drawing or painting I did. The inside of the wolf is oil pastel. Everything else is paint. I don't know the meaning behind this. I just got bored. Birthday present from my best friend. From my best friend Dix. This is either a birthday present or a painting they did for me to make me feel better on a certain day in January. But I think this is a birthday present, if I remember right. An anniversary present from my fiance to me that I helped him with. So yeah, that's this side. And let me show you the other side. So that is the foreclaimed art wall. Even though I have more art on the other side. This is my closet that you've never got to see because something was always in the way. I got some books down there. The damn thing would focus. Cool. Thanks. Got some books down there. An Xbox that I might put up for sale. Other stuff. It's not a full closet yet, but we're working on it. Stuff up there. Another thing that I did, supernatural related, my calendar, gigantic TV, a dresser, Beetlejuice poster, that's new, got it from Wally World actually, got it from Walmart, Lord Hades and Lady Persephone's altar. That is also a mess. Oh, and Lord Loki's also up here. I forgot to mention that. But, yeah. You know what the big bottle of clear liquid is? Say nothing. This is my curtain. Trash can. Bed. Nightmare Before Christmas poster. Flag. A drawing somebody did for a friend of mine that then gave to me. Oil pastel thing that I did. Painting for my best friend Dix. Painting that I did. Oil pastel. My speaker. My nightstand that's a little more neat. Believe it or not, this is neat. And my Black Friday Brights poster. And my little Halloween Christmas tree. And that's about it. So, yeah. That's pretty much what the room looks like for right now. Yeah, it's not much. I mean, not that big of a change. Everything just got like rearranged. But it's actually a lot more neater now. If you look back at my first room tour of last year, you can definitely tell that it's neater. definitely tell, especially since you can see the floor. Oh my god. It used to be, you could not see the floor. Like, you would come in here and you'd be tripping on things. Now, there's really nothing to trip on. We still have to do like a couple of more things to make it look neater, but other than that, that's pretty much it. And I mean, I'm still seeing like a few bed bugs, but according to all the research we did, that's normal, I guess, is to see a few still alive. Just kill them and just watch, make sure there's none nesting anywhere. We also have a bed bug cover on the actual mattress itself now. Which is good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it's like not interesting and then I'm not as energetic. I'm still kind of like tired because this has been a 3-4 day project. One night we stayed up until 3 a.m. bringing everything back in here. But also I'm tired from not sleeping very well for when my fiance had to quarantine because I was out on the couch and I have this like separation anxiety thing even though we were in the same house. It's weird. But yeah, I'm just mainly tired. Like, this has been a long project. So yeah. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I know me filming on the anniversary of 9/11 is not really a good idea, but hopefully somebody sees this today and it kind of brightens their day. Not necessarily makes them forget what happened, because I was just a baby when it went down, but hopefully it just distracts them just for a little bit. Because sometimes that's what we need, especially on a very tragic day. It's just a little distraction. And that's kind of what I'm good at, is giving people distractions when they need it the most. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And, as always, like and comment, subscribe, share the video if you want, and always remember to stay safe and to stay yourself. And that's all I ask of anybody. I always have, always will. And as far as the next video goes, it could be a gaming related video or it could be Maybon related, since that's not next week, but the week after. So I will see you guys in the next video. And have a lovely day, my little random family.